Morning, guys. So it's Monday, October 14th, 2024. It's Columbus Day here in the United States. Celebrating Columbus finding the New World. So, 2 coats, primer sealer on the Apache trims. I'm sanding them back a little bit now. They get kind of a fuzzy feeling. So I'm going over them with the 600 grit and just knocking back until it's smooth as a baby's ass. And I'll be ready for paint. So I used a primer sealer and I mixed it with a little bit of the white oil-based paint, flat white. And it gave me a nice hard shell over this now that's going to be smooth and ready for paint. I'll cut it back with the 600. And I'm not going to touch it anymore except for dusting it off. Which reminds me I got to get some more paper towels. I use paper towels to knock the dust off. That's quick and easy. So I had some old plastic up in the bus that I've had for over a decade. When I was working on a house, we used it to cover up the floor so it couldn't get no paint. I used to do a little bit of interior paint, and it was easy money. And there's a lot of customers that were looking for help to paint the inside of their houses, especially up with a lot of retirees in this area. It's like half the population's over 55. Got this all done now with the 800 grit. I sanded back my little areas where I had issues. I had not did a good taping job. This time I did a really good taping job. But I just touched that up with some blue to cover over the white. So when I peel it off, it'll be blue, white, clean. Bed liner, as hard as a rock. Every time I look at this, I remember when I did, I had a lift in Virginia so I could sell undercoating, and we did. We used to do a $75 undercoat, which was very profitable. I would wash the bottom of the car, let it dry overnight, and then when I would come in the morning, I'd just blow it off with the hose, and then shoot it down with my mix of tar and gasoline. I had the fan running, obviously, the exhaust. I think the neighbors used to get a little irritated with the smell sometimes. But it is what it is. And I would make, because the materials were cheap, I mean, gas was what, $1.25 a gallon. I would use about a quart of gas and a quart of the tar, and I could do 2 cars. So, made pretty good money. Took the 48 over to Cars and Coffee. Whole truck now is sanded down, the 800. Except for right back here, I still got a little bit of work because Lucky's been jumping in and out of the back of the truck. Had her up in there and got some muddy spots. So I'm going to have to go over the back again a little bit with the 800. Took the truck over to Cars and Coffee. It starts at 8 in the morning, runs till about 11 o'clock, and people always get a kick. I drive through, with Rusty waving, and I make a point of taking the long way around, make sure everybody gets to see Rusty waving, and then I had a few people taking videos. They thought it was funny, and the kids love it. I don't know, just to show off. It's not much of a truck when you put it next to the shiny truck, so I had to do something to make it stand out, because it's a turd if you think about it. I mean, it's spray paint, over a rusty old body to look like a barn find. And a lot of people think it is a barn find. But they're wondering, well, where the hell is Rusty, Rhode Island? I never heard of that. But I said, well, you heard of Wyoming, Rhode Island, haven't you? It's right next door. We do have a Wyoming, Rhode Island. It's funny. Oh, guys. See what's going on here. We had a lot of rain. Heavy rain. So I'm just up inside. Can't work out back today. Gonna be shooting the final paint on this thing, I hope, next week, or this week, I mean. Ready to do primer sealing now. I got it all masked off. I don't know if I could shoot today because the dust is real low. Depends on my motivation level. I'm already on my third cup of coffee and I'm not feeling very energetic. Alright guys, see what's going on. I think I'm going to inquire on a computer. Just going to get the number and call and see how much it's going to cost. And get a cost on it and see what really, that's one of the reasons why I'm pushing to get this truck done, is I need to get it out of my garage. So once it's got paint on it, I can put it outside. But not until. So I'm ending up working outside on other stuff. But it is what it is. Years ago I had thought about building another garage. And then I said, you know what? How many years do I have left to work? Well, it's been... I don't know, I've been going at it since I retired and still going, so who knows. Out from Rest of Rhode Island, guys.